It is Mix FM music that makes you feel good. Wednesdays, you pick up the latest edition of the Weekly Advertiser from Two Store Road if you want to pop in and see the team, from selected retailers, from your letterbox, but also theweeklyadvertiser.com.au. Lauren, it's my gal.
Hello.
How you doing?
Wow, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm liking this blazer moment you've got going on this morning.
Yeah, I'm looking a bit
Frenchy
professional.
schmanchy. I like it. I want to shout out to my dad. He did say that we did match last week, but this week we didn't text in the morning, did we?
No.
That's all right. We'll
do that.
Yeah, we'll do that next week.
Okay.
If you get a text from me Wednesday morning, you know what's up.
Okay.
You know what's up. You know what's up. Now let's talk about the paper. Front cover, looking a little bit different. You've gone ahead and done the image in the middle, but it's the story around the outside that's super important. Tell us about it.
Yes, so Monday, myself and our photographer, Paul Caraher, went out to Manu. There was a meeting out there that had been organised for a few weeks with member for Mallee Ann Webster and National Senator Bridget McKenzie. And out that way is where the V&I West transmission lines are planned to go ahead. So they've long been campaigning against that project. So they had organised a meeting with those politicians. But on the weekend, the state government dropped their Victorian transmission plan, the final copy, and that has caused quite a bit of upset in communities across the Wimmera.
100%.
So the meeting sort of turned into a meeting about that plan and about the significant changes that the plan. So back in May, the draft went out and they went to community consultation. So the community was able to see the renewable energy zones that were planned for this across the state, but there's two particular ones in our region that affects us. And the final plan, though, had made significant changes to the footprint of one of them in particular. The one north of Horsham, so around the Warwick-Nabil area, has pretty much doubled in size.
Yeah.
So that will affect a lot more people, and it means that the government will potentially be giving renewable energy projects, more of them, the green light to go in that region.
And clearly not happy by setting it all on fire as well.
Well, no, they don't do things at halves at Manu. So
Yeah.
they had their tractors, they had a lot of signs, they had the fire going, as you'll see on the front, and they're burning TCV, Transmission Company Victoria, documents in there. And, yeah, they had, I think, the meeting originally it was just going to be a meeting, but when the government dropped their transmission plan on the weekend, things got amped up and they decided to go full hog and brought out the trucks and tractors. So it was a good spectacle to see. And look, they're very passionate out there and good on them.
There was a video on TWA of it as well that was, really interesting to look at all of these people, I guess, advocating for what they believe in and what they want to see and the change. And clearly from the story on the front and as well as the photo as well, we can see that they've done that. So very interesting.
Yeah, and you'll see also on page 3, there's another story on the same topic, but more with the council. So Yarri Ambiac have come out particularly strong on this. That they were outraged, they're upset, they're particularly angry about the consultation process. The fact that they were told one thing and then they were given feedback. And look, to be honest, a lot of the feedback from the community would have been pretty negative against renewables to the draft plan. And pretty much the final plan has just gone the opposite direction and said, well, bad luck. We think that this is the best spot for a renewable energy zone, so this is where it's going.
And shout out to Kylie for her, I guess, bits and pieces that she's put into that article as well. Very interesting read and very interesting to see kind of, what happens as well. So thank you so much. Now let's take a look at, this fabulous Horsham District Football Netball League all of the finals coming up. What is going down in this lift out? It also looks really cool with all of the footy cards.
It does. It's a great little concept that our graphic designer, Callie Laird, has come up with a couple of weeks ago. She showed me the draft and I was like, yes, love it. Let's go with it. I think every local footballer and netballer will want their own footy card or netball card.
I can't wait to see the scissors out today, just carving around some of the front of it.
Absolutely. So those chosen 10 players on the front will be lucky enough to do that. This is our Horsham District League footy and netball. It focuses on the senior footy and the A-grade netball. We profile each of those teams that have made the finals, which start this weekend.
Yeah, so exciting. It looks so great put together. So many great stories, but also, your local friends, your local family who are in this as well to take a look at, to read the stories, to, cheer them on as well this weekend.
And it looks set to be such a close final series too in both the senior footy and A-grade netball. You just don't know who's gonna make the grand final this year. So it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out.
Absolutely, and you can get a bit of an insight into the finals by picking up the latest edition of the Weekly Advertiser today. 2 Stall Road from selected retailers, from your letterbox, but also theweeklyadvertiser.com.au. Lauren, can't wait to figure out a colour coordination outfit with you next week. It's always good having you here.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're listening to Mix FM.